Hi, how's everyone doing this evening? I had a couple people ask me about the plantains, so I want to do a quick video on how I do plantains. There's a lot of videos on there. There's tons of ways to cook them. You can bake them, but the way I like to do it is sear them in a pan. And I treat this from a nutrition standpoint, just like you would treat a potato, but it's a really good snack. It's a little bit high in fructose, which is the sugar that comes from fruits, but it really tastes good and it's a healthy alternative to a snack. Once I get it on here cooking, I'll go over some of the nutritional value with you. What I do is I just cut the ends off. It's a little bit harder than a banana, so you kind of use a knife to peel it. Just kind of peel it, get the skin off. It's like I said, it's kind of hard. Now the way to tell one of these are ripe, they start feeling soft. And actually the softer they are, the sweeter they are. Cut them at a little bit of an angle, just like this. That way you give yourself a little more surface area to go into your pan. Now my pan's sitting over here getting hot. So I go ahead and put them on, maybe turn the heat up just a little bit. Just pop them right on. And I will go ahead and do both the plantains here at once. And again, these things can be a little bit high in calories. I think one plantain runs about 250 calories for a medium-sized plantain. I'm not exactly sure what would be considered a medium-sized plantain. So the best way to do it is to weigh it. And you can find it online where it talks about weight. You can find it by how much is a cup as well. Either way, just get it as close as you can. And again, I wait till the end of the day and treat it more like a snack. And it's really sweet, actually. And you can get these also on buffets at Chinese restaurants. I don't recommend a buffet at a Chinese restaurant, but they usually have these. And the thinner you get them, well, let's get that back out of there. There's a ugly spot right there. See, that one doesn't look really well. But it doesn't look good. There's a hard spot in the middle of this one. I believe we're not gonna cook that. So we're getting one plantain out of that. And that's it, pretty much for the most part. I will take my fork here, move them around, try to make sure they don't stick to the bottom of my pan. They'll stick a little bit. And that's it. I'll flip them. That's not quite brown enough. I'll give it a few more minutes. And that's it. I'm just going to keep doing this until they get to a kind of a light brown color that I like. I'll show you one here in a second. And as soon as both sides get that way, I'll take them off and I'll put them over on my over here on my paper towels to soak up the grease, and that'll be it. And that's all I got. If you guys have any questions on how to cook plantains, just let me know. I mean, this is pretty much it. I will flip those over one more time, get them a little bit browner, and just maybe a little crisp to them, and that'll be it. But just as soon as they get a little bit of softness to them, they're done. They're ready to eat. So thank you guys. You guys have a good evening.